When your AI build falls apart, you're going to blame the AI. Don't. It built exactly what you told it to. You just didn't tell it much. It didn't break at the prompt. It didn't break at the model. It broke here. So here's what I'm going to do in the next few minutes. I'm going to show you the one move that decides whether your build holds together or falls apart. It's called context, and I'm going to set it up live on a real project so that by the end, you can do the exact same thing for your own first build. 3 files, about 15 minutes of work. It's the difference between a build that fits and a build you'll spend all of next week untangling. There are 5 phases to building something with AI that actually holds up: context, rules, documentation, verification, feedback loops, 5 folders in the build kit, 5 disciplines. And we start with context, not because it's first on a list, but because every other phase collapses without it. Rules without context bind the AI to the wrong things. Documentation without context describes a project the AI never understood. Verification without context checks the work against a finish line nobody ever drew. Skip context, and you don't get 1 problem, you get 4 stacked, and you won't see any of them coming. Context is the foundation, and a foundation is the one thing you can't bolt on later. Watch what happens without it. Somebody opens an AI tool and types, "Build me a productivity tool," and the AI builds something. It even looks good for a minute. But in that minute, it just made 8 decisions in a row that nobody told it to make. Who's this for? A solo founder or a team of 50? What does productivity even mean? Tasks, time, meetings? What does it plug into? What is it deliberately not supposed to do? The AI guessed at everyone, and the guesses don't agree with each other, so you get a Frankenstein. Then you blame the AI. When you handed it a blank page and got mad that it filled the blank in wrong. That's not an AI failure. That's a context failure, every single time. Now, run it back. Same AI, completely different setup. Before it builds a single thing, it reads 3 files: project.md, user.md, and constraints.md. The build kit hands them to you blank. You fill them in once, the AI reads them every session. Let me actually fill them in so you see what good looks like. Because write good context is useless advice until you've watched it done. Project.md is what you're building, the actual capability. Name, not a productivity tool. Watch. A meeting prep brief generator. You give it a topic and a list of attendees, and it gives you back a 1-page brief you can read in the elevator on the way in: who's in the room, what each person cares about, and the 3 things you need to land. Read that back. A stranger could build from that sentence. It's specific, it's named, it's done. User.md is who it's for. One real person, not a category, not busy professionals. Watch. A solo consultant who walks into 4 client calls a day and never has time to prep. Comfortable using AI tools, but does not want settings, options, or a dashboard. Wants the answer, not the software. Now the AI knows to make it fast and dead simple because it knows exactly who's standing there holding it. And constraints.md is what won't change, the lines you don't cross. It runs in the browser, no install. It never stores client data after the call ends, and it's done when it saves me 10 minutes of prep, not when it's perfect. Most people think constraints box the AI in. It's backwards. Constraints are the fences that let it run, because now it knows where the edges are, so it stops second guessing and starts building. Here's the part almost everybody skips, so let me say it flat out. Generic context gives you generic garbage. A productivity tool, a SaaS for my business, something to help operators. That is not context, that's a vibe. Specific context gives you a build that actually fits. So here's the rule. If you can't say what you're building in one specific sentence, stop. Don't build it yet. The first job was never to build it. The first job is to name it. Now here's the move almost nobody makes, and it's the one that changes everything. You don't have to write these files alone, frozen at a blank page trying to sound smart. Open the AI and talk to it. Describe the fuzzy version out loud, the half-formed mess in your head, and then tell it straight up, interview me. Make it ask the questions. Who is this actually for? What happens when it breaks? What did you leave out on purpose? What does done look like? You answer, it sharpens, you answer again. 5 minutes of that beats an hour of staring at a cursor. And the file you walk away with is sharper than anything you'd have written cold, because you were reacting to real questions instead of inventing from nothing. That right there is the real skill. It isn't prompting, it's interviewing. You start practicing it on this very first build, and you never stop using it. One quick test for whether your context is actually good enough. Hand your project file to a stranger. If they could read it and build roughly the right thing without calling you, it's good. If they'd have to guess, so will the AI, and the AI is the most capable stranger you will ever hand your project to. Treat it like one. Last piece, then we move on. Context is living. The project changes. The user gets sharper. The constraints shift. So you add to the files, you don't replace them. And when something goes out of date, you strike it through instead of deleting it, so the history stays visible. So the AI can see not just what's true now, but what you tried before. Stale context produces sloppy work. Context you actually keep current is what keeps the AI building well as the whole thing grows. That's phase 1, context. 3 files, what you're building, who it's for, and what you won't compromise on. The foundation, everything else stands on. Get this one right, and the next 4 get easier. Get it wrong, and nothing downstream can save you. Next up, phase 2, rules. What the AI is bound by, no matter what you ask it in the moment. See you there.